Hey, what's up guys? So I did my eyeshadow and eyeliner off camera because today I'm gonna show you guys my foundation routine. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put my hair back so that it doesn't get all over my makeup. Before my foundation and primer, I like to take the cold pressed Moroccan argan oil. This is by The Ordinary. This is one of my favorite oils to use on my skin because it clings to my dry patches like there is no tomorrow, and it gets rid of them, hydrates my skin, and leaves it feeling super healthy and not too oily. And I like to use about 3 or 4 drops to get my entire face. I need to put on my forehead, my cheeks, a little on my nose and my chin, because I do bring it down to my neck just so that my neck stays as hydrated and as moisturized as the rest of my face does. I'm just gonna rub that in. Okay, so after about what felt like 10 minutes of rubbing that oil into my face, I like to intensely rub it in just so that I make sure every single inch of my face is covered, and I want to make sure that it soaks into every dry spot that there is, every crevice, dry spot, whatever. I need it to be hydrated because we do not want our foundation looking patchy and ugly. So after that, I like to take my QMS intensive eye cream. This is what it looks like. I got this in a BoxyCharm and I've been using it for a couple months now, and honestly I don't really notice any drastic changes in my skin, but it does leave my under eye feeling really hydrated. It feels really good, especially if you're gonna put it under your concealer. Your concealer won't cling to any dry patches that you have. It'll just look nice and hydrated. I think I said hydrated about 20 times. I'm just gonna go ahead and rub that under my entire eye and cheek area. All right, so now I'm gonna be taking the Pond's moisturizing cream, and I like to put this on the areas that I did not put the eye cream on, just to ensure that my skin is very hydrated, because like I said, I do get very bad dry spots, and you never want your foundation to sink into a dry spot and make it look patchy. It's just not cute. So I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna take it on my forehead, and then we're just gonna rub that all over those spots. I like to bring it down my neck because I do put foundation on my chin right here, just to make sure that it's blended out and doesn't like leave any harsh foundation lines, because I do like to go a shade a little darker than my skin. That's just what I like. Okay. All right, so after waiting a few minutes for the products to absorb into your skin, now I am able to take my foundation primer. This is actually my first time using this primer. In my last video, I did talk about getting this product in my BoxyCharm. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer, and I butchered the hell out of this name in my last video, so I'm not even gonna try to say it again, but this is what it looks like. This is their Banana Bright Face Primer. You can wear this by itself, or you can wear it under your foundation like I'm about to do right now. So I'm gonna take 1 pump and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this mostly to my T-zone and then slightly on the outside of my cheeks. So mostly right here. I don't know if you guys can hear my little baby in the back, but he's talking, or at least trying to. He sounds so cute. His little eyes, they melt my freaking heart. He is chatting up a storm back there. Probably saying how much he misses me. I spend every second with him except for when I film. That's like the only time of the day that he's not in my arms. Okay, so that is what the primer looks like on. It does give my skin a very beautiful, natural, radiant glow. I really do like it. If I was comfortable, I would definitely wear this with no foundation, but I do have a lot of redness in my face, and sometimes I just don't think it's cute. And today is one of those days. So we're gonna go in with our foundation. So the foundation that I have been using and loving is my Kokie Cosmetics. This is their full coverage foundation. I am in the shade 20W. This is what it looks like. I think the packaging is so beautiful. It has this rolled gold cap. This foundation is super affordable. I think I got it for around $13 or $14 off their website, and honestly, I really like it. They have this and their HD foundation, which I love using for a more natural finish, but today I'm going to show you what I use most often, and that is the full coverage foundation, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a full coverage queen. I love full coverage foundations. They are just heaven sent, really. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put 2 pumps on the back of our hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray my Real Technique sponge, and also I'm gonna go ahead and extra prime with my NYX Bear With Me. This is their prime and setting spray, which I love to use before and after my makeup. Like I said, I do like to be very hydrated. This is probably a level 10 of hydration. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my forehead first. I love the smell of this foundation. If you haven't tried it, it smells exactly like a green apple Jolly Rancher. It smells so good, and I know you're probably saying, oh my god, Jolly Ranchers, that fragrance sounds like, you know, scary to have in a foundation, because some people can be very sensitive to fragrances, but I have sensitive skin. I've been using this foundation for a while now, and the fragrance has not broke me out, thank god. It smells crazy. Like, it smells insanely good. And when I smelled it, I was like, god, if I put this on my skin, it's gonna break me out. But I've been using it for a while, and I have not broke out from it, so I have no problem with the fragrance. So if you guys have sensitive skin, don't be scared of it. I would still definitely give it a try. The finish honestly reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which I used to use. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all over my face. I do have a lot of redness here on my cheeks, so I'm just gonna go over those one more time. All right, so that is it for foundation. Honestly, I really like this foundation, like I've been saying. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. This is Kokie Cosmetics foundation. Like I said, really affordable. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is dive into my concealer. And I like to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that under my wing here, right under my eyes, on the sides of my mouth, and on the sides of my nose. I will put it on my forehead and my nose, but I like to do that while I contour. So we're gonna go ahead and just blend this concealer out first. All right, so after applying that concealer, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my contouring cream. And to contour, I like to use the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation as a cream contour. So I am gonna go ahead and take my Real Techniques foundation brush and go ahead and dip it into my product. And then I'm going to first stipple it into my cheeks and bring it up and then blend it out. Just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. All right, so after I put it all over my cheeks and brought it up to my temples, I like to go ahead and first grab my concealer again and go ahead and put that on my forehead, my nose, and under where I contoured. Now, before I blend this out, I'm gonna go ahead and take a smaller brush. This is a Real Techniques concealer brush. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it back into my cream contour and I'm gonna carve out my nose. The reason I like to put concealer on the bridge of my nose first is because sometimes I do put too harsh of a contour on my nose, and when I already have the concealer there, I like to blend it out, and instead of making it look weird, the concealer balances out the nose contour. So now before I blend out the concealer that's on my forehead and under my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and take more of my contour cream and apply it to my forehead. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer. I'm just gonna go back in with my contour cream, and we are going to make our jawline a little more defined and a little less thick. Okay, so now that we are finished with our creams, I'm gonna go in with powders just to set the cream so that the bronzer or concealer does not budge. What I'm gonna start with is my CAKEFACETAye Extraordinary Setting Powder. I'm just gonna put some in the cap. This does get super messy. It's one thing I don't like about it is the packaging, because it just, oh god, this powder gets all over the place. And I understand it's gonna happen with some powders, but this powder is just, I don't know how it just gets everywhere. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna use the bottom of it just because it's more carved out. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip it into my powder and place it under my eyes. I don't really like to bake my face for too long. I don't really bake that much in general, but I do like to put it on for just a few seconds. Clings to the cream and doesn't leave me looking too oily or shiny. I'm just gonna put it on my forehead. I basically put it everywhere that I put the concealer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it just right under my contour. So while I let the setting powder sit on my face, I am going to take my huge fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna go in with my powder bronzer just to go over my cream contour so that it does not budge, because you don't want your makeup to move during the day. It's just not cute, especially where I live. It's super hot, so if my face starts melting and my bronzer goes down here, it's not gonna look cute. So I'm just gonna put this everywhere that I put the cream contour. And as you can tell, I do like my face to look very bronzed because I love that warm look. Now, while I take my contour powder under my chin, I'm gonna also swipe off the excess powder at the same time. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a brown eyeshadow under my eye just to connect it with my liner. I'm gonna go ahead and take the M506, just a little small blender brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and take, this is the CAKEFACETAye Editor palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and, there's no names, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade right here and put it under my eye. All right, so you can go ahead and take any eyeliner that you have. I'm gonna put this eyeliner in my waterline. It's a beige colored eyeliner, just so I can whiten my eyes but not whiten them up too much. This is the BCC color from the Milk Long Lasting Eyeliner Collection. I'm just gonna go ahead and place that in my waterline. All right, so before I go ahead and apply mascara to my bottom lashes, I am going to take my NYX Bear With Me setting spray and spray all over my face, just so the powders can seep into my skin and not look so powdery, if you understand what I'm saying. And I love watching my makeup just melt into my skin, leaving a really cute look. All right, so now that we are freshly sprayed, I'm gonna go ahead and take my highlighter. I'm using the Anastasia Glow Kit. In this Glow Kit, we're gonna be taking the color Hot Sand, which is a golden highlighter shade. And we are going to put that right above our contour. And to blend it out, I am using a Real Techniques setting brush. I like to use this for contour powder and highlighters. It really depends on the look I'm going for. I find that this is a really good highlighter brush. And I do like using this highlighter because it is a little dark for me, but I love the way that you can really see it on my skin. It gives it a little sort of, I don't want to say dirty, let's say muddy type of look on my face, which I really like. I'm gonna go ahead and take it on my nose. And on the top of my lip. And then a little where my temples are. All right, so now that we have our highlight on, I'm gonna go ahead and put mascara on the bottom lashes. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna take our NYX Lingerie Push-Up Lipstick. And this is in the shade After Hours. And we're going to line our lips with it. And this sort of has a tingling feeling to it, like it's supposed to plump your lips. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to do, but it does give that plumping, tingly, like plumping tingles basically. I really like the way this feels. It feels like a Book Some lip gloss or the Too Faced lip injection lip gloss. That's what it feels like. Okay, I know I look crazy, but now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Tristique Nantucket Nude lipstick, and let's see how this comes out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in with my finger. And because I slightly messed up on keeping the liner clean, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my concealer and put it on the sides of my lips just to give it a more defined and clean look. I'm gonna take my M410 concealer brush. Wow, I look so crazy, but just give me a minute. And I'm just gonna carve my lips out. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face one more time with my NYX Bear With Me spray. This is probably like the 20th time that I've sprayed my face, I know, but I just love to keep it feeling refreshed. And that is everything that I do for my face. That's my foundation routine. I like to keep it pretty hydrated, but I don't really go for that dewy look. I do just like to keep my face hydrated. This is what it looks like. I really like this lip combination. I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I didn't know if I was going to have to, you know, take it off and start over, find a different combination. But this is honestly looking really good. I like it. It's not drying on the lips at all. The lip crown is super moisturizing, and the NYX Lingerie Push-Up feels really tingly and good on the lips. I hope you guys like the way my foundation came out. I hope this routine helps you or gives you any tips or improves your look and foundation routine at all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Again, if you like this video or you like the vibe of the channel, then go ahead and subscribe. I'll be posting plenty of beauty videos and lifestyle vlogs, anything. You know, we're gonna get weird on this channel. It's gonna be a great time. If you like watching me do my makeup, or if you want a tutorial on this eye look, it's super basic, super easy, any of that, just go ahead and leave me a friendly comment. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had an amazing time filming it for you guys. I absolutely love getting to take time away from the everyday craziness of a baby and just sitting down and doing something that makes me super happy. So again, if you like the channel, you like the video, and you like the vibe, then go ahead and subscribe. Bye guys.